Hello. Welcome to our very first video episode of
Why Won't You Love Yourself? Well, we figured that because we only release episodes every 2 weeks, that, you know, the week in between, we could maybe do a video, like a very short video that goes over what we talked about in the previous episode, and then some of the feedback that we get, some of the comments and DMs that we get.
We just figured that you didn't have enough of us.
That's not why.
To share something that I just did recently, I bought Nicole Byer's new book. I'm a Nicole Byer stan for life. She liked my tweet. She likes 2 of my tweets, so she knows I exist.
Her bot, like 2 of your tweets.
She doesn't have a bot. Oh my god. Her new book is called #Very Fat, Very Brave. I'm blocking Lee, but it's okay. The fat girl. It's not even in focus. The Fat Girl's Guide to Being #Brave and Not a Dejected, Down in the Dumps, Melancholy, Weeping Fat Girl in a Bikini, and it's just pictures of her in bikinis. And I love her. And she's part of the reason why I wanted to start doing podcasting, so I can get to meet her.
We'll make it happen.
Or like at least I like her stories, so I thought it'd be interesting to venture into what she's doing.
Yeah, we stand Nicole Byer.
We do stand Nicole Byer.
We do. We also want to go over, you know, the main topic from the last episode, which was called Mean Gaysians. And we've heard from a couple of people that the title was slightly misleading because we don't really go into mean Gaysians all the time, even though I think between the two of us
we are the mean Gaysians.
We're not the mean Gaysians. Well, I was kind of mean in my 20s.
I'm pretty mean.
You're pretty mean, yeah. Well, irregardless, what we've learned from just doing 2 episodes so far and from the feedback that we've got is that we have a lot of young listeners. I think the toxic underbelly of this community.
What?
He's looking at his non-existent watch because apparently I'm boring.
The time says it's been too long. Keep going.
I'm surprised you haven't said anything about my age yet, but
the clock's ticking on that.
3 hours later.
So one friend in particular reached out to me and said, and actually gave me specific stories and examples of mean Gaysians that I could have talked about. I just think that, you know, we don't need to set a bad example for the young listeners, and also
do not use us as role models.
Do not use us as role models.
We're not here to be your role model.
We're not, but also like we don't want to badmouth the community, and we don't want to speak too ill of the community.
Because you'll figure that out for yourself.
Hopefully not.
But speaking of feedback, we had that entire cereal milk debacle. People weren't as up in arms as I thought they would be, but I think overwhelmingly, his opinion wins.
What? I think you went a little quiet there. I didn't hear you.
I'm not gonna repeat it.
I think I need to hear it again. I think that the people they need to hear it.
I'm not gonna repeat that I'm wrong.
What? You're wrong? Overwhelmingly, people prefer to put their cereal in the bowl first and then pour their milk on top. So
and those people are called wrong.
I win this round. Thank you guys for supporting me.
I think we should have another.
Lee 1, Nuri 0. Got that? All right, next topic.
Okay.
All right. Speaking of follow-ups, so you guys know that we had a listener question from the last episode. This person thought that the Gaysian community on social media, you know, was putting forth this image that was kind of intimidating and maybe stereotypical. We have a follow-up after the episode from this person. Hey Lee. Oh, well, I don't need to read the whole thing, right? But I finally got a chance to listen to the pod, and I really enjoyed it. Also, it was so good to hear Nuri's thoughts as well. I definitely resonated with what both of you had to say. What I gathered was simply recognizing that I do have a lot of preconceived notions of what our community looks like, and at the end of the day, it's not some huge homogenous monopoly. I guess the fear really comes down to trial and error with various groups, and building up that emotional stamina when there comes rejection, which is inevitable. Well, thanks again for... Oh, okay, well,
I'm gonna whip to that because we're trying to capture a younger audience, so let me... Stop.
What's happening?
I'm glad there was any form of clarity for them, because I think when we did the episode, we wanted to address Gaysian groups as a whole, not you, but like we also wanted to at least provide some kind of insight into what the listener might have been viewing or thinking.
Yeah, and I just want to remind everyone too also that the gays or the Gaysians that you see on Instagram, those groups are just the most visible. They're the loudest. You know, there are plenty of Gaysian groups that you don't see on social media, and I think there are plenty of avenues to
The ugly ones?
No,
Okay.
not the.
Plenty of avenues, keep
There
going.
are plenty of avenues to seek them out, and we talked about some of them on the episode. You know, gamers. There's Discord. There's Facebook groups. There's subtle queer Asian traits. I think there's the other one about dating.
Hashtag muscle gays, hashtag fit fam, hashtag fem, hashtag.
Okay, well, I think that sums
Up.
Well, I think.
We should do that.
What?
Finish each other's words and finish a sentence.
Okay, let's try that. So,
If you like our podcast, please
subscribe,
and
tweet, review.
and if you like what we do and if you want to support us, give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. And if you write a review, we'll read it on one of these bi-weekly episodes. So I encourage you to do that and maybe write something embarrassing. And we'll take turns seeing who's going to be the one who gets embarrassed reading something.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's a great idea. Yeah, plenty of people are gonna write reviews, I'm sure.
And send us dick pics.
No, please don't send me dick pics.
Send it through the pod Instagram.
No, send it to Nuri directly.
No.
Okay.
Should we do an outro with a jewel? Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.